this keyframe, this is what an easy ease looks like. So it's kind of the combination of these two arrows put together. So this is easy ease out, where it's fading out and gaining speed, and this is fading in, where it's losing speed. So we're going to do a RAM preview. You can see that it's slowly starting to lose momentum and come to a gradual stop. And obviously you can increase these things, you can increase the speed that this happens. If we select this keyframe here, we can bring that forward in time, and then we can do a RAM preview again. So it'll happen a little bit quicker, and then you can fade it out or do any other kind of effects that you want, and have the letters break apart. You could do anything with it really. This is just the basics of how to use the camera, how to use the 3D space, and using it with text in a different way that you might not usually think of. So for this is basically all we need to cover right now for 3D space. I'll try and cover a little bit more in another video, a little bit using it with footage, which I do have a project which will require us to use the null objects again, which I'll be recording quite soon. You can, as we've said, we can move the position of keyframes here to increase the duration between actions happening. As we did there, we decreased it, so we made the camera move faster. We looked a little bit at the graph editor. Now, the reason you're seeing it blank here is that we don't have the actual position selected. You need to make sure you have your keyframes selected in order to see them here. But we had a look here at how to manipulate these very, very quickly. We looked at what the point of interest and the position do on the camera and how we can overcome that with a null object by parenting it. We used text, we split it up into separate layers into each individual letter and animated them in 3D space. And we learned how to use a guide so that we can keep the size of our letters fairly equal as well. Now obviously you'll take a lot more time doing this than I will, particularly with the spacing of the letters, making it look really good, maybe adding some transition effects into it, or a logo. I've used this in an instance where I've had a logo roll on to reveal the letters, and then we've had the camera move go through the letters then, the same way as we did with the Q, and it had a little logo in the top corner here with colours bars as well.